I don't know who needs to hear this and I don't know who this message is for, but it is 100% okay if you do not have the desire to finish out the year strong. Okay, that message was actually for me, but I thought that I should share that on my channel in case you can resonate or in case you can relate to what I'm saying. This year feels really different for me. I feel like for once, I'm not focused on 2026. I'm not focused on the goals that I want to accomplish. I'm not creating a vision board. I am not mapping out what I want next year to look like. I am simply just spending the rest of this year existing and trying to figure out how I can get as much ease, as much peace, and much like restfulness and restorative energy as possible. Because I know this is true for a lot of people. When the end of the year hits and then the new year starts creeping in, there's like this second wave or like this surge of new energy that happens for people looking at the things that you said you were going to do, and you start taking these like last minute strides to get yourself further to the goal that you set for yourself. And that happens to me pretty much every year, to where I'm reflecting and I just start to feel bad because I'm like, I set these goals and I didn't even start on half of them. I didn't even take as many steps as I thought I was going to towards those goals. But this year, I am really choosing to do the opposite. And honestly, for a few reasons. For number one, 2025 for me personally was just a whirlwind. It was a very tumultuous, like up and down year. A lot of things have happened, both good and bad. But honestly, this year was pretty overwhelming, I think, for like most of the year. So I'm tired. And then on top of that, with the new administration taking place in 2025 and all the crazy and unethical things that happen with that, I feel like this year 2025 as a whole for the world has also just been like a really interesting year that left a lasting impression, and not a good one. And I feel like just going through all that or hearing all the different news and all the different things that are happening in the world, that was a lot to take in and that was a lot to hear. So honestly, I feel like it's just a combination of things that happened in my personal life and then also things that happened in the year that kind of just had me ready to like take a different approach to 2026. And this is not to say that I don't have any goals. Like, I want to do a rebrand of my life for 2026. Next year, I'll be 30, and there are so many things that I want to change, want to improve, want to add on to my life. But I really feel like I have to let 2026 and I have to let January marinate just for a little bit before I start planning all of these different things that I want to do, because I need to see what the year is giving. And I was even scrolling on threads and I found a thread that pretty much summed up how I feel about the month December, but then also how I feel about like a lot of the year. I'll add it onto the screen right here so you guys can take a look and read along with me. But it says December is weird because I'm exhausted, emotional, reflective, hopeful, and ready for a reset all at once. And I feel like that sums up how I have been feeling about December. Deeply reflective, but also ready for a reset. If I tried right now to plan out all these goals, then not only will I be extremely even more burnt out, but I feel like I will be really doing a disservice to myself. And so I am giving myself permission to lean in into the season that I am currently in right now, which is one that is deeply craving rest and restorative energy. If you're feeling like that too, I encourage you to lean into that. And maybe you are feeling like you're ready to plan this year and it was a good year for you. Lean into that as well. Just honor where you currently are and listen to the capacity that you're at right now. For me, I'm going to be spending the remaining time of 2025 doing whatever it is that I feel like I need to do. I had also been thinking about like, what does rest really mean? Can I like restore my energy? I'm like, is that doom scrolling on TikTok? Is that binge watching TV shows? Is that sitting down and doing nothing? Is it journaling? What is the thing that's going to help me feel the most like restorative? Because sometimes, at least for me, binge watching TV shows or doom scrolling on the phone, even if I'm like laying down on my couch and I'm comfortable and I'm cozy, it doesn't always feel like it's a restorative time. Sometimes it just feels like I need to get up and move around and move my body. So I'm just trying to experiment and see, what is it that I need in this season? Do I need to be doing arts and crafts? Do I need to be learning something new? Do I need to be laying down on my couch? I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I'm going to give myself the space and the time. So if you're feeling like you're not ready to plan or you don't want to finish the year strong, I encourage you to go with the flow. and to end the year in the way that you feels best for you. It is okay if you're not ready to plan yet, if you're not ready to dive into 2026 or to make that vision board or whatever. My question to you is, how do you plan to end your year? Are you ready to dive in, or are you looking for more of a slow and steady, gradual entry into 2026? Let me know below in the comments, and I hope this makes sense to you guys. I really feel like in this video, I wanted it to be like a chit chat, but also I was struggling to find my words. Even though I have like my script right in front of me, I was struggling to find my words and make this make sense. I feel like it makes sense to me, but I'm not quite sure if I convey that in a way that it makes sense to you. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.